boys and girls. My name's Tim, and I've got some letters here for B for Bear. Here's one from Queensland. Tamsin Carmichael of Trewanton has written a letter saying that B for Bear came to her school and was sick on her. I wonder where B for Bear is. Beaver! Oh! You stupid furry bear! What are you doing on that bicycle? You hit me right in the clacker. I hope you haven't broken it. No, you haven't. Do you like it? I made this clacker out of an old fruit box. It's called recycling. Did you know that you can get 2 cents for every drink can that you recycle? I returned some cans that I found in Beefer's magic house, and I made over $2,000. Of course, I had to empty some of the cans first because they were still full of Beefer's magic potion. But I'm sure Beefer won't mind. So why don't we see what happened when Beefer learnt all about recycling when he helped the garbage collectors in his street? Go, Beefer! Here's Beefer arriving for his day with the garbage collectors. Sometime we call them garbos. That's right, Beefer. Pick up all the rubbish. Pick it up, Beefer. Go on. Pick up the rubbish and put it in the truck. Remember not to leave any rubbish behind, Beefer. Oh, look! Beefer's found a little friend. It's nice to play with friends, isn't it? That was fun, wasn't it? Rubbish collectors have to be very careful of cars on the road when they're working. That's right, look to the left and to the right, Beefer. Come on, Beefer, don't lie down on the job. Dogs can also be a problem. But luckily, Beefer's friends with everybody. Oh, look, playing with a doggy. That looks like fun, doesn't it? What's Beefer doing here? He looks like a real garbo, doesn't he? Go on, Beefer. That's right, show them how it's done. What's he doing? Oh, what a clever bear. He's looking for bottles to recycle. Where's Beefer gone? He's hiding, isn't he? I wonder if the garbos realise. But now it's time to go home because we're tired little teddy bears. Bye-bye, Beefer. Bye.
G'day. Stevo's the name. Stevo the Devo. Heard the goss? Got myself a new set of wheels. Never been more massive. The guy I bought it off reckons it was only ever driven by this old lady to church on Sunday. But I reckon it used to be a pizza delivery van. Because it smelt like capricciosa and there was a menu in the glove box. And there's this big red telephone on top. Anyway, next day I drove it to work. Now, the boss was on holiday, so I thought I'd impress everyone by backing into his private car park. Top stir. Wish I'd checked the rear vision mirror, but... Well, how was I to know he'd leave his Volvo behind? Anyway, wasn't much damage done. Only about $50 worth. And about 20,000 on the Volvo. I've got this special policy which covers it. It's called not owning up. Huge. Anyway, last weekend, the best mate Gazza reckons we should all go out cruising together in my car. Now, there was Gazza, Whacker, Shazza, Knackers and Slug. Shame there wasn't enough room for everyone. Still, when they got back, they said they had this really great time in Albury. And even though I didn't go, they said they didn't want me to feel left out. So they let me pay for the petrol. Top guys. Only it was a bit of a bummer because someone stole the stereo. And, mate, that stereo was real state-of-the-art. It had 14 speakers, 200-watt amp. Jive Bunny never sounded so good. Gazza reckons one of the fruit fly inspectors must have nicked it. But luckily, Gazza found a stereo system in his dad's garage, and it was almost exactly the same as mine. So he sold it to me real cheap. Top guy. And you know what? The cassette player even had a Jive Bunny tape in it. More massive.
Get back to work, Stevens.
Yeah, righto, Mr. Donahue. Big wuss. Top stir.
It goes with the guys who play in the dirt. It goes with the joys, it goes with the hurt. It goes with the girls who live in the sun. It goes with the work, it goes with the fun. It's a piece of Australia. A piece of Australia. The unexpected pleasures of Australia. Let's sing together in Australia. The good, the fun, Australia.
Any number of real estate agencies will promise the earth. One of them can actually deliver. Century 21. It's the biggest real estate system on earth.
Did you get the
Alex? Big night tonight.
very thought of you? And
Success, I guess.
the little ordinary things that
Anyway, I've got something special for dinner tonight.
I'm living in a kind of daydream. I'm happy.
Why didn't I tell you? Stick with me.
And
Only the best.
though it may seem to me.
Dear oh dearie me, I said the biggest retailer of electrical appliances, not the retailer of the biggest electrical appliances.
Retrovision, around 470 stores.
Dad's like Friday, beers like honey, kids like Vegging. I get money. What I like this is a sunny day when we walk to the corner for Milky Way.
Milky Way, delicious milk chocolate on the outside with its centre whipped till it's light and fluffy. The treat you can enjoy between meals.
It's for you.
Oh, without ruining your appetite.
Not everyone can play rugby league, but here's the next best thing. Membership of the Channel 10 Daily Mirror Footy Fan Club. And this year's club is better than ever, with loads of giveaways like the League Legends magazine.
There are games, posters, stickers, wall charts, puzzle books, and your application form to be part of My Coca-Cola Sports Schools.
Plus, you'll receive free entry to all Friday night football matches. Membership is limited, so hurry and get your Daily Mirror now. The 1990 Channel 10 Daily Mirror Footy Fan Club for all junior league fans.
There would never be another time or place like it. The Emmy Award-winning Wonder Years, Monday, 7:30 on 10.
This watch is fully imported, 45 dual Swiss movement, water-resistant, anti-magnetic and shock-proof. Have a look at this amazing demonstration. Now that's what I call a hammer.
Gail Blakeney, Gillian Blakeney, Bob DeCastro. Yes, now you can see all your favourite stars from Wombat on Neighbours. Tonight, a surprise visitor causes trouble in Ramsay Street.
G'day, son.
Hey, Dad, you want a drink?
Yeah, I'll have a double. You better have one yourself.
Why?
I got some news. Your brother's coming back from Brisbane. Scotty, great. Yeah, well, he's changed just a little.
Again?
Yeah. A year in Brisbane can have that effect on a bloke.
No, he'll always be my little brother. Who's that?
I told you he changed.
Scott?
Yeah, didn't work out with Charlene. Hey, shake hands. Geez, you guys need to lighten up.
Yeah, well, it's just that you're not exactly the Scotty I used to know.
Let me get your bags. You did bring some luggage.
I'm a puppet, you bloody idiot. I am the luggage.
Yeah, but you must have brought something.
Balls.
What?
Spare ping pong balls in case my eyes drop out. Jeez, I'm starving. Hey, you got any blowflies?
Dad, I'm a little concerned about Scott.
Well, sure, he's changed a little.
Changed? He's little and furry and destructive.
What? He's grown up, son. At least now he can grow a beard.
I just don't think it's the real Scott. I think it's an imposter.
Oh, there's a slice of pizza here that looks like it's been here for a month. Should be lovely in a couple of weeks.
Scott, I'm sorry, but I just don't think there's going to be enough room here for all of us.
So when you're moving out, dork brain?
Scott, be reasonable. There just isn't the room for you here.
What do you mean there's no bloody room? As soon as this bloke underneath me takes his hand out of a bum, I'll crumple up and you can stick me in your sock drawer.
Hi, Jim. Oh, I've done the show. Oh, my God.
Christina, this is my, brother.
Hubba. Excuse me a moment. Long time no see, sweetheart.
You've already met.
We used to work together. It's a long story.
Come on, girlie. Why don't you give us a kiss for old time's sake? I'll try not to get fluff in your mouth.
No. I better get going. Ciao.
I never liked her anyway, ever since she used me as an oven mitt. Well, I reckon they'll be just like old time. Oh, bloody hell!
What is it?
It's Charlene! She can track me down! Quick, hide me!
Strike a pose. Pick your nose. Everywhere you turn is heartache. Why not watch a video? You try everything you can to escape. Now there's a place you can go. If you want life to be slacker than it is today, I know a place where you can get away. It's called the lotto, and it's calling you. So come on, bitch. Flop your body down in front of the TV. Hey, 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 come on, bitch. Let your body move really slow. You know you can do it. All you need is a personal stagnation. Go to it, last one before. Change the station for a little inspiration. Just relax on the floor. It makes no difference if you're black or white, if you're a boy or a girl, if the fridge is full, it'll be open. You're a blood child, yes, that's what you are. Come on, bitch. Flop your body down in front of the TV. Hey, 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 come on, bitch. Let your body move really slow. You know you can do it. Dunbar and Russell Hens, Marlon Brando, Couch Potato, Bruce Ruxton and Maggie T, and all the slobs we never seen. Eating chips and drinking cokes, dial-out pizzas, Laurie Oaks. Read the form guide, second race. Drink some cans, get off your face. Kerry Packer, Anne Frank Thring, Alan Bond, and Bernard King. Everybody, everywhere, vegging out without a care. Rest of the world can pass you by. Veg forever till you die. Veg, veg, veg.
Welcome to tonight's live draw. Hope your lucky numbers come up this week. Not that mine ever have.
They say you've got to be in it to win it. What a load of crap that is. I've been buying those bloody tickets for 15 years, not even a fifth division. Anyway, enough of that and on with tonight's draw. It's time to give a very special welcome to our official supervisors. Unfortunately, the regular ones couldn't make it tonight, owing to a tragic accident with a severed brake cable. So instead we have Mum, Dad and Uncle George. And so on to tonight's $5 million jackpot draw. Now, we thought it'd be quicker if we started during the last ad break. So the first four numbers that have already dropped are 4, 39, 17 and 23. Well, I suppose tension's mounting at home. I know it is here because, oddly enough, all those four numbers happen to be on my ticket. And unless I'm very much mistaken, the next number is going to be a 40. No, Mum, 40. 40. Yep, that's better. 40. And the last number is 7. Just take it. And I don't think we need to worry about the supplementary. Well, there you have it. 4, 39, 17, 23, 40 and 7. And some lucky family is $5 million richer tonight. God knows who. Well, there'll be another lotto draw next week and another host. I'll be in the Bahamas. So good night, Australia. You can all get nicked.
Since the disposable razor was first invented, a lot of companies have come and gone. But there's still one brand name that people think of every time they shave. And that's Chic. Ever stop to wonder why?
Oh, chic.
The Chic razor. The name says it all.
Any number of real estate agencies will promise the earth. One of them can actually deliver. Century 21. It's the biggest real estate system on earth.
I can spot a bargain with my eyes closed, but Mum misses them with her eyes open. She'd never find a Katie's jumper as good as this for $29 or these ski pants for $29. She'd walk straight past this $29 shirt, and she certainly wouldn't notice this Katie's cardigan for $29. And I bet my bottom dollar she'd pay twice as much for a $29 Katie's skirt like this. There you are, dear, said Mum. Do you like my new jumper?
Being a chum is fun, that is why I'm one. Always smiling, always gay, chummy at work and chummy at play. Laugh away your worries, don't be sad or glum. And everyone will know that you're a chum, chum, chum.
Great value chum, still as chumpy as ever.
And why do you like Doug Mulray for breakfast?
Well, I'm simply dumbfounded by the clarity and whimsy of his remarkable rhetoric.
And you, token ethnic?
Oh, golly gosh, I'm thinking that it's his even-handed treatment of minority groups. He's very cruel to all of us.
And you?
I think it's his caring attitude towards women.
Oh. Why do you like Doug Mulray for breakfast?
I don't. I like mullets.
Mullet.
Joyce Main wants you to fly and return with a friend to the USA for free. It's not a competition, but an incredible offer. With every $1,000 electrical or furniture purchase at Joyce Main discounts, you receive 2 return flights to America. You only have to pay for 14 nights accommodation at selected Hyatt hotels. New York, Disneyland, Hollywood. It's a land of dreams, and you can be there for free. Hurry into Joyce Main discounts today for complete details of the Flyaway USA offer.
At Auburn, Birkenhead, Erina, Macquarie Fields, Newcastle and Tarrant Point.
7 o'clock weeknights.
There are no secrets between close friends.
Share the day-to-day dramas
The counting's finished, the results are in. Come on, tell me, did I win or lose?
of the residents of Ramsay Street.
I think it's time we have the truth.
Maybe this is the only thing that'll make Todd wake up to himself.
From family rivalry
And you're nothing more than a second-rate tyrant.
to new hopes.
I'm pregnant, aren't I?
Welcome to the club.
They share a common bond.
Right.
They're neighbours, and you can join them 7 o'clock weeknights on 10.
Do you take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife? Familiar words indeed. But how many times do these words end in heartbreak? Let us take the case of Roger Stanley Wilkins and Leonie Valerie Clark in a simple ceremony that should have marked the happiest day of their lives. But it didn't, because of this man, Morris Alexander Spratt, Roger's best man. Spratt agreed to organise a stretch limo for the bridal party on the grounds that he knew a bloke. Well, imagine the bride's dismay when he turned up on the day with this. Spratt was also responsible for the telegrams, during the course of which he read out this.
Send me a photo of you and Leonie on your honeymoon, preferably mounted. Signed, Mr. B. Dick.
The telegram was allegedly sent by a Mr. B. Dick. Well, we went to the address of this so-called Mr. Dick, and here is what we found. Curious, isn't it? We tried to interview Mr. Spratt later that evening, only to find him in this state, which poses the question, if he's the best man, who is he better than? Certainly not this man. Bill McGill, photographer. He was paid $300 by Uncle Harry only to deliver photographs like these. Hardly what the family paid for. And who is this man? We don't know either, but we'd like to pin something on him. And as if all this were not bad enough, we've just heard that Roger and Leonie's honeymoon bed has collapsed. We want to know why. Because until these questions are answered, people like Roger Stanley Wilkins and Leonie Valerie Clark will become mere statistics in this sordid business that we call matrimony.
I can't believe it.
Oh, shut up, will you?
I just can't believe George dropped me. I feel terrible. I've never been dropped before.
Neither have I.
Yeah, but you've never had a boyfriend.
I have so. What about that spunk who keeps following me around at the supermarket and he waits for me at the checkout? I've seen him. Once he even followed me outside.
Imogen, he's a store detective.
Still, he's cute. OK, what happened with you and George?
Well, last night we went roller skating, right? And I heard that George was seeing someone else. So I just started ignoring him.
Oh, what'd he do?
He didn't notice. So I kept ignoring him and followed him around.
I reckon I would have confronted him.
Well, I did finally. I stormed up to him, right? And I said, is it true you're seeing someone else?
Yeah, what'd he say?
Nothing. He just kept pashing on.
Yeah, but how did you find out for sure?
No, he broke it to me gently. He put a message in the personal column of this morning's paper. It said, you're dropped.
Well, maybe you read the wrong message. I mean, it could have been another George in Despina.
No, he signed it with my very special name for him. Snuggly Wiggly Booglebum.
What's his nickname for you?
He calls me A.
A?
Yeah, it's short for A, come here.
Hey, suppose that means you're on the prowl again.
For your information, Imogen, I am not a desperado like you.
Oh, wow, sorry.
There are more things to life than boys.
Yeah, like store detectives.
Oh, mate, feel like some late-night shopping?
Oh, OK.
Then the second ugly sister tried it on, but her foot was too fat. Then Cinderella tried on the glass Ugg boot. And it fit perfectly. So she kicked the prince in the gob and said, next time, I want a proper invitation. And they all lived happily ever after. You like that story, Jizza?
Yeah, Dad. Dad?
Yeah?
You know how we went out fishing together today?
Yeah.
Well, if I'm really, really good, do you promise never to take me again?
I now, Jizzer, come on. All right, things mightn't have gone as planned. But, you know, you did learn a few valuable things out there today. Like how to row a boat, how to boil water, how to swim.
We sure caught a lot of fish.
Yeah, well, we had the right bait, you know.
Yeah, what was that bait called again?
Dynamite.
Do you think next time you should throw the bait further away from the boat?
Yeah, that might be a good idea. If there is a next time, you know, like if we can fix the hole in Uncle Doug's dinghy.
Anyway, just as well I was out there today, Dad. I saved you from drowning.
Oh, pig's whistle, son. I wasn't drowning, I was just waving to me mates.
Dad, you haven't got any mates.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I was drowning a bit. I seen me whole life flash before me, you know. Dropping out of school, buying me first motorbike, marrying your mother. It's truth, I nearly died of boredom. Mind you, it was lucky that I was with you and not your mum.
Why?
Oh, she would have saved the esky first.
Yeah. It was a shame we lost all those fish we caught.
Yeah, well, just keep that under your hat, all right? Because I nipped down to the fish shop just before and bought some stuff. Didn't want to disappoint your mum.
What'd you buy, Dad?
A couple of crab sticks, a couple of dozen dimmies.
Dad, Mum isn't going to fall for that old trick.
I don't know about that, love. She's in the kitchen now trying to get the scales of a Chico roll.
Good night, Dad.
Good night, son.
Well, thanks for joining us for Larger Than Life. Look forward to your company next week. Good night.
To be exact. There are many pieces to a puzzle. Sometimes all the pieces fit together nicely. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes the pieces belong to different puzzles altogether. Sometimes you have an extra bit at the end. Uncle Darryl had an extra bit. Sometimes I remember what I was thinking about.
Colin? Do you think I'm too pushy? I mean, I don't know. I get the feeling that men find me a bit too heavy. What do you think? I mean, do you think I'm a bit too aggressive? What do you think? Michael, what do you think of me?
What, is this a trick question?
No, she wants...
But being quiet, Colin. What I want to know, Michael, is how do you think men see me? How do you think they respond to me? What do you think?
Do you want an honest answer?
Yes.
Right. I would say that most men find you a fairly forceful personality. You're gregarious to the point of over-assertive, and you tend to verbally dominate a conversation, Julia. Now, I don't...
Who asked you? Men! You are so pathetic. Why don't you just come out and admit that you cannot stand women who are your equals? My God, no wonder I have difficulty trying to find men. There just aren't any real ones around.
Do you have trouble trying to find men, Julia?
It's none of your business.
Well, no, I mean, I know it's not my place to say, Julia, but I just think you'd be a lot better off if you were just a bit more...
A bit more what? A bit more quiet? A bit more compliant? A bit more of a girl? Caw! Is that it? What do you think, Colin? Men, you're so pathetic. Your ideal woman is some pathetic bimbo, preferably blonde, with a body like Kim Bassinger and a brain like Putty.
Hey, well, I admit there is a certain attraction in that
Come on,
stereotype.
Michael, admit it. Who would you rather go out with? Kim Basinger or me?
It's pronounced Basinger.
I knew that in you. Colin,
What?
Kim Basinger or me?
Who is Kim Basinger?
Typical. Change the subject, men.
I think Julia's upset because no one invited her to the school social last night.
Well, why didn't you invite her?
Well, why didn't you invite her?
Men are so pathetic. If they think that I'm going to change into some sort of stereotype and just grovel around on the floor for them, they've got another thing coming.
Do you want to hide somewhere, Colin?
I suppose that's an
And
alternative.
it's not that a part of me isn't feminine and girly enough. It's just that I don't choose to be that way during the day. I can be as girly as anyone.
Yeah, well, so can Michael.
Why are you telling us this, Julia?
I'm not. I'm just talking to myself. Ha ha, ha ha. What a girly, dreamy thing to do.
Did you see that tea leaf that she's got stuck between one of her teeth up there?
Well, I'm off to the shops, boys. If there's anything I can get you. Yes?
Nothing.
What about you, Michael? Is there anything I could get you? I'd be only too pleased to. Yes?
No, nothing.
Okay. Well, you boys have yourselves a lovely little morning. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Julia,
Yes, Colin?
are you falling all right?
That's a funny question coming from a guy like you, but yes, I'm feeling very well. Thank you.
Julia,
Yes.
I fall all right too.
That's nice, Colin. What about you, Michael? Would you like to tell me how you're feeling also?
I feel a little uncomfortable.
Eat more red meat, Michael. Bye.
Colin, did you see what I saw?
Yeah, she's still got that tea leaf stuck between her teeth.
From the farthest corners of the universe and the deepest feelings of the human soul comes a fantasy to fill your heart.
I feel tremendous. I'm ready to take on the world.
It's everything you dreamed of, nothing you expect. It is the miracle of everlasting life.
We'll never be sick, we won't get any older, and we won't ever die.
Academy Award winners Jessica Tandy and Don Amici with Steve Guttenberg and Brian Dennehy. Toyota Land Cruiser present Cocoon, Monday on 10.
Oh, dearie me. I said the biggest retailer of electrical appliances, not the retailer of the biggest electrical appliances. Retrovision, around 470 stores.
G'day. You know, Australian bush tucker isn't easy. You can spend all day scratching around for half a meal. And that's why I travel with a bit of traditional Australian tucker in the fridge. And you can't get better than Coon. Coon's got that tried and true U-Butte flavour that's been... hang on. Now, off you go. That Australian families have loved for over 50 years.
Coon, Australia's favourite tasty.
Too right.
We started from nothing 15 years ago. Last year we turned over close to 3 million. Some stations work an area bigger than England. That's a lot of steak sandwiches. We get out here about 9 months of the year. It's a long way to work. I wouldn't do it in anything else but the V8. It's pretty straightforward. Get in close, get 'em moving. That's the theory anyway. Yeah, I enjoy the money I make. Wouldn't be much point if I didn't.
The big new Statesman V8 with independent rear suspension. We reckon you'll love it.
This is me at 18. Got my first job and desperate for a set of wheels. I tried to get a loan, and the bank knocked me back. But the credit union took the time to show me what I could afford. You could tell they cared about it from my side, not just theirs. Now we've got the car paid off. We're saving for a home with a credit union fixed-term account.
Credit unions put people before profit. So why bank when you can credit union?
Brescia's once-a-year 30% off sale is on again. 30% off 3 huge floors of imported furniture at prices you'll never see again. 2 weeks only, don't miss out. 30% off all floor stock at Brescia Furniture, 119 Cabramatta Road, Cabramatta.
No. What do you mean, no?
Well, you put that piece in the middle of the ocean.
So?
It's a red piece.
It's a ship.
It's not a ship, Colin. You've just put it in the wrong place. Now take it out.
It could be a raft.
Well, it's one red raft in an otherwise perfectly blue sea. Is that what you're saying?
Or a fish.
No.
Yeah, a red fin.
With Ayers Rock written on it?
Wearing a T-shirt.
Look, Colin, it doesn't matter. You're only harming yourself. If you want to cheat, that's your problem.
I'm not cheating.
Believe it. What wimps you men are.
No, it's a boat.
Men are all over me at the supermarket. I don't believe it.
How do you mean?
Well, men were going crazy about me. It was unbelievable. All you have to do to be successful in this world is to turn blonde and act dumb.
I think you're exaggerating.
No, I'm not. I'm not. Men offered to get high things off shelves for me. A man offered to push my trolley for me. A man even offered to lift me over a puddle.
A crane driver, was it?
He was 70. The point is that you guys are suckers. You're suckers for these sorts of women. God, I don't know why I didn't realise it sooner. I could have been out having a great time at your expense.
No way, I'm not like that.
Why not?
Because I haven't got any money.
Look, Julia, there may be a certain amount of truth in what you're saying, but it's superficial. You're not going to be happy like that.
No, that's right. But we'll see if it's true tonight.
Why tonight?
I'm going to hit the town. I'm going someplace wild.
Ararat?
I'm on the prowl, boys. Look out, world.
Ararat.
I'm going to see exactly what sort of animals they let out on the streets at night.
Ararats.
Hi.
Hi, yourself.
My name's Eddie. Haven't seen you in here before. Buy your drink. Beautiful.
My name's Sharon. Yes, I would like a drink.
Tell you what, why don't we just skip the drink and just go straight back to my place?
Oh, why? Does it need cleaning?
No, baby. No, I just think that you and I can make a bit of a noise together.
Do you? I'll show you noise, Eddie.
How about it, babe? You and me. One night. No inhibitions. No holding back. Just two strangers finding each other in a lonely city. Two bodies coming together as one. I'll take that as a no.
Julia, is that you?
Oh, my God.
It is you. What are you doing here, Julia?
Hello, Mrs. Carpenter. I'm just here having a quiet drink after a hard day. Oh, my God.
Oh, that looks very nice, Julia. Did you get yours in Kmart too?
No, Mrs. Carpenter, not Kmart.
Is it a coincidence running into you here?
Yes, look, I don't come here very often at this...
Oh, you should, Julia. I do all the time. Wonderful place to meet rural gentlemen. That's what you're after.
I'm not after anything, Mrs. Carpenter. I'm just purely
Out
here
on the
having-
tier, are you? Yes, I know. I can tell. Oh, it does wonders for me, too. Now, how old would you say I look?
Well,
Go on, be honest.
40s.
I told Chester, my companion for the evening, that I was 30-something. Believes me, believes every word I say when I look like this.
Hello, Sandra.
Sandra?
Did you miss me?
Chester, I'd like you to meet my friend Julia Barnes. Julia, Uncle Chester.
We've met.
Have we?
Yes, you offered to lift me over a puddle at the supermarket.
Did I?
Did you? Oh, well, we must be off, Chester. We're off dancing till dawn.
Well, good luck.
Thanks, Julia. Same to you. We must go out together sometime, see what we can catch. Bye.
Bye. Oh, gosh, I think it's time to leave, Julie. Oh, gosh. Oh. I'm sorry.
Sorry, it's my fault, really.
I'm so...
Come on. It was half my fault. It takes two to collide.
Oh. Did I spill your drink?
No, I have naturally quick reflexes. Were you leaving?
No, well, I was thinking about it, but I wasn't actually committed to it, and I still could be tempted to do it.
Can I buy you a drink? So do you come here up?
No, I don't know. This is the first time in my whole life.
Me too. It's not my scene. I really don't know what I'm doing here at all.
Oh, that's great.
Why? Great.
Oh, I just mean that's great that you happen to be here tonight.
I'm beginning to think you're right.
Julia, can I borrow 30 cents for the phone?
Yes.
Uncle Chester's pacemaker's just given out on me. I have to call an ambulance. He's out there in the foyer rolling around on the ground.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yes, I know. Ruined my night's dancing. Oh, thank you, dear.
Give my regards to Chester.
I'll let you know which ward he's in.
Julia.
What?
Your name's Julia.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry.
I'm Paul.
Hello, Paul. What were we talking about?
Wednesday and Thursday, 7:30, E Street.
You know I love you, don't you?
Love comes to town.
Sonny.
About 2 in the morning?
See, there's no excuse for this. She knows she should be home at a sensible hour. She knows that we're only going to be worrying about her. I mean, who does she think she is?
Susan Renouf?
This is serious, Colin. Anything could happen to her out there this time of night.
Yeah, especially in Ararat.
And what are you doing up at this hour?
Oh, I'm still working on the jigsaw puzzle. Yeah, boys, it's a really, really hard one, Michael.
Look, Colin, you've put bits in the wrong spot everywhere. You can't just put a bit in because it happens to fit.
Why not?
Because it has to fit with the overall picture. Look, the Tasmanian devil shouldn't be there.
Why not?
Because that's Queensland.
It's a Queensland devil.
And look, Brisbane is backwards.
Right. I got that one correct.
No, Colin, it's not correct.
It's my jigsaw, Michael. Would you like a cup of coffee?
Yeah, thanks, man.
So would I. White and fire.
At last, she's here.
How was Ararat?
What? Do you realise how late you are, Julia?
He thought a rat might have got you.
This is very irresponsible, Julia.
Oh, well.
Oh, well, pardon me for caring. Pardon me for having any feelings. Pardon me for worrying myself sick.
Shut up! Now, if you both really want to know what I did with my night, I met the most wonderful man.
What?
Yes. Paul is his name. Charming he is.
Charming? With his own whistle?
Colin, don't be silly. I'm being serious. I really like him. We just talked and talked and talked.
So he's a bit like you then?
How do you mean?
Well, you know, you just talked and talked and talked.
Don't be silly.
Oh, well, I'm going to bed. I, for one, would like to get some sleep tonight.
Good night.
Bye. Would you like a cup of coffee? I've just made some. Well, you seem very cheerful tonight, Julia.
Yes, I am, Colin. Oh, Paul makes me feel so special.
Salesman, is he?
Colin, I think I'm in love.
Really?
I know, it's crazy, and we've only just met, but everything just seemed to gel. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I had a rabbit like that once.
Well, have you ever been in love?
Oh, yeah, millions of times.
No. I mean really in love.
Well,
Like the one time when it matters.
there was this rabbit once, Frosty.
This is different, Colin.
Yeah, you probably didn't have to keep him in a cage.
Colin, I'm talking about falling in love. I think I am.
Gee, well, I'm really happy for you, Julia. I'm sure he's a nice bloke.
Yes.
He'd have to be.
Thank you.
And, is he in love with you, too?
I don't know. I think so. I don't know.
Must be wonderful being in love. I dreamt I was in love once. In my dream, I was kissing Rachel Walsh. I must have been about 10 at the time, because when I woke up, I couldn't find Teddy anywhere, and I had this strange taste of hair in my mouth.
That's a very weird story, Colin.
So he doesn't mind that, you know, you're not a blonde?
Oh, I don't know. I forgot to tell him that.
Still, if he really loves you, he's not going to let something like that worry him, is he?
No way.
No. That's very, very strange.
Maybe not. Hello.
I only got a couple of miles down the road when I had to come back.
I'm glad you did.
I have something to tell you, Julia.
I have something I want to tell you too. That was partly it.
Julia, I know this sounds silly after we've only just met, but I think I'm in love with you.
Oh, Paul.
Julia, I have something else to tell you.
I have something I want to tell you.
Please, Julia. I can't go on living a lie. I have to tell you and trust that you'll understand me.
I will, Paul. Trust me.
Schwarzenegger.
He's a jerk.
Belushi.
Capitalism.
Together in the television premiere of Red Heat, next on 10.
Well, today could be the one. There's another restaurant. But if you're gonna make it, there's just no way to fake it. You've gotta be made of. You've gotta be made of. Yeah. You've gotta be made of. You've gotta be made of, my love.
Near the gateway to one of the world's most famous harbours is one of the world's most famous fish restaurants.
You've almost finished it.
Yep. Almost fixed up all the bits you'd mucked up. It was a mess.
Hey, was that bald Paul at the door last night?
Yes, it was, Colin.
And?
And what, Colin?
And are you still in love with him? Are you going to go out with him tonight?
No, Colin. Not tonight. Not any night.
But why?
Because he lied to me, Colin. I can't stand that.
But...
No, he used me, Colin. That wasn't the point of the exercise. All I wanted to do was to prove that I was desirable. And I did that, didn't I? Didn't I?
Yeah. I thought you were in love.
Did you? Well, I wasn't.
But you said...
No, Colin, I wasn't. He doesn't have hair.
Are you sure you're not just trying to be tough, Julia?
How do you mean, Colin?
Well, some people just try to be tough when they don't want other people to know what their real feelings are, Julia.
And are you saying I'm like that?
Well...
Men!
Where?
You just think women are all weak, don't you?
Not weak, Julia, just different. Like this jigsaw puzzle.
What about the jigsaw puzzle?
Well, you put that jigsaw puzzle together like that. It's not the way I put it together, but it's one way.
Yes, and it's the right way.
No, you see, that's what you say.
I think I'm going to go for a long walk.
The zoo's open. The zoo, it's open.
Oh, that's a good idea. Thank you, Colin.
Are you all right, Julia?
Yes, Colin, I'm back to normal.
That's a shame. Jeez, I'm funny.
Was that Julia I just heard, Colin?
Yeah, she just went out.
She all right?
Yeah, she says she's back to normal.
That's a shame. No, see, I mean...
Yeah, I know what you mean.
No, but I mean, the joke is...
Good gag, Michael, good gag.
Did you like her as a blonde, Colin?
How do you mean?
Well, I mean, don't tell her this, but kind of liked her like that. There was something sort of nice about her that I hadn't noticed before. Didn't you notice anything different?
Well...
And Colin? Geez, I'm funny.
Laughter is the best medicine, according to TV's hottest new superstar, Doogie Howser, MD. Tomorrow night at 8, see why Doogie and his friend Vinny are stealing the hearts of Australian audiences. Doogie Howser, MD, 8 o'clock tomorrow night, right after the Wonder Years, and right here on 10. Now get ready for action in the thrilling movie premiere, Red Heat.
This program was... It's Rude, Crude and Young. The Life of Python. Not only funny, but guaranteed to offend. 8th Wednesday, ABC.
Coming to you absolutely live as no other comedy show dares. Well, bit of sad news. This is actually the final programme for this series. And, yeah. Yes, but hasn't time absolutely flown by? It really has. Even since the Big Gig series began, when that woman was hosting it, the months have flown by. But don't worry, we'll be back again soon. And a lot of people have written into me and saying, dear Glyn, would you please, on the Big Gig, would you please do some more mime? All right? So I thought, well, OK, this is the final show. I will, just to show that I haven't lost contact with the little people, I'm going to do a little bit of mime now. Excuse me, just get this going up here. This is a piece. That I used to perform in Paris. It's called The Flea, or if you speak French, Le Flea.
crazy. What am I gonna do? Well, honey, I ain't got no money. Lady been acting kind of funny. What am I gonna do? Every time we go out, this song we talk about. Things to do, things to do. What's one party lead to do? That's Uncle Cowherd on the saxophone. Hey, come on. Well, baby, nobody's saying to me this. Darling, you drive me crazy. What am I gonna do? Well, honey, I ain't got the money. Lately been acting kind of funny. What am I gonna do? Woo. Every time we go out, this all we talk about. Things to do, things to do. Oh, I want all this me to do.
Good evening. Here is a late news update. In tonight's news, Victorian government to ban passive drinking.
And Saudi Arabia rejects Australian live sheep arranged marriages. But first...
Thank you, Wayne.
Veronica, darling.
Yes, Carmen, dear.
Why the excess baggage?
Carmen, I have had to make a very difficult personal decision.
Oh, God. Yes. Not 60 minutes. Oh, don't do it. Remember Richard Carlton?
Who? Don't be absurd. It's the twins. You know, I think it's very important that very young children spend as much time as possible, as early on as possible, bonding with their nanny. So Wayne and I are off on a 6-month tour of Wayne's luxury hotels in the poor countries.
It must be such a wrench leaving the ABC.
Oh, not at all. Now I'm on the board of the ABC, I'll keep my grip on the pulse. No, the difficult decision, personal decision, was whether to simply put down the late-night news altogether or to let you bravely struggle on trying to make a fist of it. Then I thought, no, the news is bigger than one person, even myself. So, off you go. It's all yours.
In tonight's news...
Go straight to sport. It's one of your weak spots.
Sport?
No. Round the mouth. O. The big O in sport. Oh, here. Just with a banana. No, just relax. That's it. Too big? Sport. Louder. Sport. You know, some newsreaders prefer zucchini. There's even a man at 9 who limbers up with a rolled roast pork. So I've heard.
Sport. Golf. Australia is poised on the brink of the threshold of surrendering its iron grip on the coveted Admiral Yamamoto Cup after a controversial opening round of the Foster's Kempertie five-a-side classic at the Royal Princess Yoko Lake Air Links today, Australian time.
Concern. Sincere, mild concern, Carmen. You may not know a number 4 wibbly from a dipstick, but try not to let it show.
Thank you. The plucky Aussies were 5 strokes down in a desperate attempt to chip shot out of the egg-strewn pelican breeding ground when team strategist and golfing guru Wayne Lightning Truscott was discovered fast asleep in the gravel trap. Truscott, the father of recent twins, was described by exasperated officials as hollow-eyed, unshaven, reeking of baby chuck, and in great need of a good night's sleep. Play has been suspended, pending the arrival of bulldozers to clear the fairway, which, a combination of scattered pelican eggs and the pitiless outback sun, have turned into the world's largest omelette. Back to the organ grinder. Yes.
Organ grinders.
A good life. Regrets? Oh, I've got a few. Actually, recently I just realized I'd been a less than perfect husband and father. That's possibly because of my failure to marry and have children. Yeah, you gotta laugh, you gotta laugh. Have a bit of a joke, a bit of a laugh. Yeah. Yes, I had fun once. Oh, that was the day. My salad day. My day of wine and rose. The day that I sowed my wild oat. Just 3 minutes with Uncle Toby. These days I'm sexually unemployed, you see. I'm between at the moment. So recently I tried a bit of self-abuse, you know. I took advantage of myself. But unfortunately I'm afflicted with a premature ejaculation. Oh, it's a terrible thing, you know. I leave myself feeling listless and frustrated. Disappoint myself, damn. So I can't put up with this for too long. Eventually, I split up. I go my own separate way. I start seeing other people. Mind you, I still see myself occasionally. But I have a mature relationship with self now. We just talk. Ah, yes, I'm not alone, me and I. We're all together here. For Christ's sake! Pull myself together! I like to sing, don't I? Yep! Love woes, love scars, love Mars, any heart, not tough, or strong, enough to take a lot of pain, take a lot of pain. Love is like a cloud, it holds a great deal of moisture, you see. Love. I'm young, I know, but even so, I know a thing or two. I learned from you. I really learned a lot, really learned a lot. Love is like a stove, it burns you when it's hot.
We'll rave of happiness, togetherness, and blissfulness. Well, I reckon some fools fool themselves, I guess. If I can go, they're not fooling me.
No, it isn't true. Love is like a dog, it's done a bit of boom.
That was Flacco, and he was being really silly, wasn't he? Yes, he really was. Now, during the break, our next performer is heading off to Southeast Asia. She's going there to find herself, and I don't think she'll have any problem. All she's got to do is look for a person with a lycra body rash, and she'll still be totally gorgeous. Here she is. Go crazy, go nuts for Candida. Yeah.
Where we spent the weekend and $3,000, you know. All meals included, except we didn't eat any because we were fasting, you know. Well, we had to detox. Anyway, we were on the way home, right? And it was one of those totally gorgeous, crystal clear nights where the stars were in the sky like a shattered mirror ball on a black dance floor, right? And we had this smell of celestial guana incense burning in our nostrils and the sound of mollusk music in our ears, right? Mollusk music is fantastic. It's really new. Yeah, it's just like whale music, except there's the sound of oysters. Yeah. So there's a lot more rock. Yeah. And a lot less music. Yeah. Anyway, so we're cruising along and we were feeling really totally blissed out, right? When all of a sudden, in this totally clear night sky, bright lights started flashing and zooming and darting and swimming around in the sky like tropical fish in a bottle of ink, right? And Nefertiti started just freaking right out and driving all over the road screaming, aliens, 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 you know, because she thought they were aliens, you know. But questions started popping into my mind, you know, what the hell's going on here? And I wonder what's happening, things like that. All of a sudden, as I was watching it, I suddenly realised that what I was looking at was like one of those mother and daughter films on sex you used to see when you were a kid at school. And I said to Nefertiti, to the untrained eye, right, they might look like comets, but they are in fact cosmic sperm. Right! Zoom, 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 zoom. It was really exciting, right? Yeah, and at that moment, that's when the meaning of life was revealed to me. Like, I realised that the planet Earth was just a tiny molecule in a small part of a huge heavenly body, right? And Nefertiti said, oh yeah, well what about pollution? I said, well pollution's just like a bacteria, you know? Like a really bad case of thrush or something, right? So therefore we must be in the reproductive area of the huge heavenly body, right? And then the police said, oh yeah, but what about the ozone layer and the hole in it, you know? Because the police had come by this stage. Yeah, because the Nefertiti's driving, right? They said, pull over, and I said, what for? And they said, drugs. And I said, oh, no, thank you very much. We just spent $3,000 detoxing. Yeah, and they said, no, we're not selling, we're busting. And I said, look, this is a combi van, not a mobile home. Why don't you go behind a tree? It's easy. You just get one ring on one leg. Oh, I don't know what I did then. But it doesn't hurt much. Anyway, after the police took the gag off me, I explained the meaning of life as was unfolding in front of my very eyes at that very moment. And they said, oh yeah, that's all very well, but if we're part of the reproductive organ of this huge cosmic body, then what about the hole in the ozone? And I said, well, that's easy, because the planet Mother Earth is just a clitoris in the cosmic body, right? And really, we have so many, what do you call them, wankers, yeah, in such a small area that they have virtually just rubbed the stratosphere raw. Yeah. And the police said, that maybe I had a point there, you know, I'd put my finger on something. But at the same time, they thought that what the truth was that the incense had blown into the back seat of the car and set the mung beans alight, and the noxious fumes had made me hallucinate, right? And I said, no, that's not true, because, like, for instance, if there's a big female cosmic body, that means there must be a male cosmic body, which proves that we are all part of the Big Bang Theory, right? And as I looked up into the night sky, right, at all the shooting stars, do you know what? I'm sure I heard a voice say, did the earth move for you? Totally orgasmic. Oh, see ya!
These next two guys are heading off to Edinburgh soon. They're not going there for the festival. They're going there because they've heard that in Scotland it's really easy to get on the dole. Here they are, the Empty Pockets!
Yes, thanks very much, Glenn, and welcome, government-sponsored couch potatoes. Terry Towling here with another Big Gig Sports exclusive. I'm live at the germ-free Elstonwick Arena, where this wild and sterile crowd has gathered to pay homage to a great man laid low by a mystery virus in the prime of his career. Make him very welcome, the champ, yeah! Yeah, I love you too, champ, in a bloke-to-bloke sort of a way. Now, I guess the question everyone wants to know the answer to is, how did you get this mystery virus?
Too many Agatha Christie books, Terry. A lot of people out there don't know how dangerous it is to read without the light on. But remember, if it's not on, it's not on. It's off.
Yeah, champ, have you been given any special treatment?
I don't want any special treatment, Terry. I may be an internationally famous boxing champion and a national sporting legend, but on the inside, I'm just flesh and blood and bone and fat and gristle and liver and kidney.
Yeah, there's an awful lot of you there, champ, I grant you that. Have the doctors been giving you any drugs?
No way, Terry, I'm not into drugs.
So you say no to drugs?
No, I say no to the people who offer me drugs. I look pretty stupid talking to a bag of cocaine. But they are talking about giving me penicillin, which would be good, because then I could do the crossword in bed.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you'll feel better after you've had a few shots.
Oh, OK. Oh, thanks, I feel better already.
Glad to be of help, champ, but tell me, what have you been doing to occupy your idle moments in hospital?
I've been looking at new ideas for my film career. I'm going to go one better than Stallone's Rocky films. I'm going to do the Bullwinkle films.
Champ, it may not be much of an issue with you, champ, but he is a cartoon character.
Oh, that's what they said about Batman. There's going to be Bullwinkle 1 and the sequel, Bullwinkle 1 another one, and Bullwinkle 3, Eye of the Moose, and Bullwinkle 4 where I fight the Russian bear.
Good, so what's happening with your physical training?
And to keep my brain down to its training weight, I have taken up the ancient Japanese martial art of origami. That's why I made this for you, Terry. Specifically.
Champ, that's beautiful. I'm really touched, mate. That's
yeah,
good.
it's a stork. See, there's its wings.
Yeah, oh, the stork. That's lovely, lovely little wings.
I'd just like to point out to everybody that, like any martial art, origami should only be used in self-defence.
Well, how would you hurt someone with a piece of paper?
Like this.
It's what we call a punchline.
Sorry, isn't it awful? A middle-aged woman grappling with her horn is not a pretty sight. You are looking at a dedicated but very frustrated musician at the moment. I have spent all week trying to get this dash band together. It's absolutely believe the sort of hell I've had to put up with all in the very first rehearsal. Now, let me tell you about it now. First of all, there was my next-door neighbour, Gladys Spindler. Well, I suppose it wasn't her fault, but she had to bring the quads along with her, right? Now, she sits down at the piano because she's got two little babies hanging off this bosom, two babies hanging off this bosom, which is fine when she's on the low notes or the high notes, but of course, as soon as she wants to go into the middle key, she keeps bonking their heads together. Wee, wee, like this. Sound like someone tap dancing on top of a cat. It was horrible. And another one was Dulcie Chitty. Now, she was going to play the spoons, but she had an accident in the afternoon. Now, what had happened, her butane curling wand had exploded right in her face and left her temporarily blinded, she was, you know. And, you know, you're supposed to play the spoons on your knees like this. Well, of course, she can't see a dash thing. She keeps mistaking the four bald heads of the quads for her own kneecaps, right? Proceeds to whack them on the top of the skulls. Very heavy soup spoons they were, too. Oh, Nana Purvis. Now, Nana was going to play the tea-chest bass, but Nana got stuck into the Captain Cook Discovery sherry, right? She spent the whole night in the rumpus room slam dancing to Perry Como records. I got Strangler. She's driving me insane at the moment. Just as an example, we all had to bring a plate to rehearsal, right? She brings something called avocado surprise. The surprise was made with chocos, not avocados. Oh, I could have throttled her. And the final one, of course, was my son Darren. Now, even he let me down. He was going to play the recorder, right? But what happened was they had this big bowl of liqueur chocolates on the table, right? He got holding to these. I don't know, we probably would have been a good 12 or so of those. He got a little bit squiffy. Well, more than squiffy, he was absolutely shit-faced. It was awful. Now, this is what he does. He goes up to little Lenny Spindler, one of the quads, and admittedly, Lenny's not a very good-looking baby. You'd have to say he's plain as an Aru biscuit, really. Didn't have to draw Gladys's attention to it. He comes up and he pokes his head right into Lenny's face and he goes, "Hey, Lenny, is that a head on your shoulders or did your neck just spew?" I couldn't believe it. I whacked him on the back of the legs. Isn't that awful? Whacked him on the back of the legs. I sent him into the bedroom, but he didn't go straight to the bedroom, the little minx. He goes via the rumpus room. And what do you think he did there? He put the hard word on Nana. Isn't that awful? Anyway, then he goes into the bedroom. He lies down on the bed. He's feeling really shit-ass by this stage because he does a big spew all over Norma. Yes, and it went all over Norma's doona. I don't think she'll notice for a week or so, though. It was one of those Ken Doan designs, you know. Did I say that? Anyway, the thing about it was that's what I spat the dummy I threw in the towel. But I've got a good feeling about tonight. I think it could all happen tonight, my little band. I'd like 3 volunteers now. Yes, you would like a wonder to be a deal. Who else out there? Anyone like to help me? Anyone like to help me? Oh, you'd like to? Oh, you? All right. Oh, yes, you in the stripes. All right, up you come. That's the way. There you go. Now stand up here. Now stand up. You come here, girl. Little girl, go on the end. A big round for our volunteers, everybody. You go down the end, darling. You come in the middle. You go in the middle. Okay, now what's your name?
Jamie.
Jamie, you're going to play the tambourine. You're sort of going to be the Tracy Partridge of this outfit, you know. There you go. Don't get too carried away. Now, you tuck that into your belt, darling. Take the sticks. You're going to play the groin drums, OK? Don't get too carried away. You don't want to be visibly excited on national television. That'll be awful, wouldn't it? Now, number 3. Let me just get this balloon. Oh, no! Oh, no! That was the final note. Oh, that's terrible. Take the pin. Someone might get another one to you. Have you got another balloon there? Oh, never mind. What the hell? I'll blow it out my bum. Oh, did I say that? OK, a bit of finger clicking now, everybody. We're going to have a jazz session. OK, presenting for your great entertainment pleasure, all the way from Yowie Bay, it's Shirley Purvis and the Perverts. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3.
Angela Moore, and now a man we've all come to know and love in a very shallow sense over the years. He is the man of 1,000 faces with only one haircut, which he evidently got from Stefan, whom he evidently owed money to. Here he is, Mr. Anthony Ackroyd. Go crazy!
Thank you. I know you mean that. Thank you. So I'm living by myself now, ladies and gentlemen, because I have had enough. Communal living sucks. I never want to hear the words share accommodation again. For 10 years, I've been sharing different places with different people with different diseases. I've done houses, flats, condos, furnished apartments, squats, sit-ups, bloody backflips. I've lived in some of the most flea-infested, bogey-crusted... Oh, no, not again. Where's the toilet-papered vomitariums? The post-industrial civilization is made available to the luckless sucker rent player. I've had enough. I've lived with heteros, gays, bis, lesbians, artists, yuppies, comedians, homeless dogs, Californians, even a travelling French magician who made things disappear, including my leather jacket. You bastard, Pierre, I know you're out there somewhere. I've had enough. Had enough of kitties and rosters and collecting everyone's rent and cleaning the matted pubes out of the plug hole. And wondering, hey, why is my towel wet before I've even used it? Janine, oh, I'm sorry, it's the same colour as mine, bitch! Had enough. Had enough of, oh, man, can you lend us $20? My dole check hasn't come in. No, man, I don't know what happened to your video, man. Maybe someone left the back door open, man, and maybe someone came in and stole it, and they sold it down the pub to these guys for $200, you know, because that's all they'd give me. What a rip-off, eh? Anyway, how about that 20? Here, take it now, get out of my sight! And take that remote control out of your pocket. I've had enough. I've had enough. Had enough of being caught in the middle of relationship breakdowns. You were flirting last night with Sandra, weren't you, Ken? Wasn't he, Anthony? Well, Denise, I was not flirting with Sandra, all right? Was I, Anthony? Well, you were so, Ken. I saw you. Wasn't he, Anthony? Well, Denise, I wouldn't say that, you know, Ken was actually flirting. I mean, maybe Sandra had something caught in her undergarments, which Ken was helping her remove with his teeth. I've had enough! Had enough of anal retentive, obsessive-compulsive clerks from the Department of Veterans Affairs who put little labels on every bit of food they buy. Anthony, have you been eating my Vegemite? That jar is quite clearly labelled Michael. Can't you read? Hey, read this! You petty, putrid, parsimonious public service prick! you, public servants. Had enough? I've had enough, ladies and gentlemen. I had enough of coming home late at night and finding New Zealanders and sleeping bags multiplying on the lounge room floor. Yes! Coming in and going, hey, there were 2 of you last night, now there's 4. What are you, amoeba? Now piss off. Get your gumboots, piss off. Look at attractive sheep. Hurry, avoid the rush. Stop ruining my life. I've had enough. So now there's just me and the cat. And she'll have to go too. I think she's been diddling the kitty. I love you all. Good night. Thank you.
Oh, g'day everybody. My name is Barry, and this is my lady Fleur.
Hello, everybody.
Now, we've come up from Tasmania because we've got something really important to say, haven't we, love?
Yeah, that's right. We brung the combi up. It was about a 6-bong trip. We've got something to say, haven't we?
Yeah, because what we want to talk about is the problem when you go out in the streets and there you see them there, and they're in doorways and covered in lice and they're spreading disease and they travel in packs. It's a real problem.
Yeah. We're talking about cats, feral cats.
No, love, no. No, we're talking about people, love. People who no one loves, the unwanted. People who've got nothing better to do than hang around on street corners.
The police?
No, love, we're talking about people no one gives a bugger about.
What, us? I don't think that's very fair, Barry.
No.
We try and do as best we can and
No,
help
love,
out wherever,
I'm not
you know,
talking about us,
that
love.
we can. We
I'm
just don't...
talking about street kids, love.
Oh, yes, that's right. We're talking tonight about street kids. These are kids who live on the street, everybody.
Yeah, love. And they're just like you and me.
Yeah, except younger.
Yeah, so we've done something to solve the problem, something real, and that's what we done, didn't we, love?
We wrote a song about street kids and it's called Street Kids.
I was born on the street, not a penny to my name. It's not my fault, but 'cause society's to blame.
That's right, Barry.
I am a good kid, but I broke the law. 'Cause my father was a drunk and my mother was a whore.
Oh, Barry,
What, love?
you can't... Just stop that, please. You
What,
can't
love?
say that about your mum.
No.
She's got to go down to Bernie shops tomorrow where everyone's going to be looking at her and say, do you hear
No,
what
love.
Barry said about
No.
you on the television?
No,
You can't
no,
just
love.
say
Listen,
things
love.
like that about your mum because
No, love, I'm just saying it because it was like, you know, to shock people, you know.
Well, you shocked me, Barry.
Yeah, well, see, that means everyone's listening now.
Yeah.
Sorry, love, I should have told you.
Should have warned me, Barry.
Yeah,
Just
sorry.
using
Yeah,
language
OK, love.
like that.
Let's go to the second verse, love. It's your,
That's my verse.
your verse, love.
Living on the street shouldn't be a sin.
No.
You can find your soul in the brotherhood bin. If we all lived outside where it's wild and free, Australia would be a better country.
We gotta
knock down the houses, break down the walls. If we didn't have any furniture at all, if we lived outside where it's under the sky, we'd be happier and so would
I. Probably. Take it away, love. Do the love, go and blow it, love. Good. Good, love. Not too puffy, love. Good. Use your fingers. They're laughing with you, love. They're laughing with you. Good, good, love. Got it. Knock down the houses, Fleur. Come on, lovey. Down the houses, break down the walls. We don't have any furniture.
It's all right, lovey. Don't. Now look, stop laughing at everyone. She's trying her best. All right, now listen. We're all kind of joining the chorus, okay? It's called "Knock Down the Houses." Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knock down the houses, break down the walls. If we don't have it. Okay, listen, lovey. That's all right, lovey. At least we tried to do something for the kids.
We did.
Good night, everybody. You tried well, lovey.
Update. In tonight's news, Hawk carpets Button,
Button bags Keating,
and Keating eats carpet. But first, counting continues in Romania.
Oh, good. Foreign names. Even the most experienced of newsreaders finds it difficult to wrap her tongue around a Romanian handle.
Counting continues in Romania, where President Iliescu...
Oh, yes, all those jagged sibilants. You know, it's jolly hard to indicate history in the making with a face full of spit. On radio, of course, you just push the cough button and...
Counting?
Of course, gun newsreaders swear by sucking on a lemon. Suck, 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 suck. It's... Better? Good.
Counting continues in Romania, where President Iliescu's Not the Communist Bastards Party has performed strongly, capturing 6 seats, 200 demonstrators, and a truck full of bootleg salami for the loss of 304 seats, 19 dead, and several hundred police with knee injuries. Chairman of the Smash Marxist Fascism Small News Agents Party, Mr. Village Ginoveliciu.
Ah, yes. Cyrillic consonants like yodeling with a mouthful of barbed wire. Look, there's a simple exercise. Right, now, open and... or another simple trick that got James Dibble out of a lot of trouble during the Hungarian uprising of '56 is to just pop in these right in there. That's right, just pretend you're Roman. That's right. Now close, there's not a lot of room in there, is there? It baffles the consonants. Don't swallow, but I expect the nuns have taught you that already.
Mr. Village applauded his party's showing of 16 seats for the loss of 200 hostages, 24 dead, and a considerable quantity of salami.
Say Bucharest really quickly.
Bucharest. Quickly. Back to the foreign parts.
Next blokes I sing at Tamworth Folk Festival, and geez, they were good. They sung a song called "Could Any of You Blokes Help Me Move This Piano?" That was great, and the name's Bad Blueit and Frida Fingers, so if yous could clap now, that'd be really good. Thanks.
I'm talking romance. My man Brian used to sleep here till he dropped me. I don't know why he dropped me. Maybe it was the love bite I gave him. Well, I didn't know he'd have to have stitches. Maybe it was because I ironed his disco pants. I didn't know they'd melt. And it was his idea to wear them while I ironed them. Sorry about your legs, Brian. Really sorry. Awful grisly mess, plastic and hair. Oh, God, Brian. But you can't go on wooing forever. Although it's amazing how long you can go on wooing for. How long have I been wooing now? 3 to what? 3 weeks?
3 weeks.
Yeah, I've been wooing. Time flies when you're brooding. But you know, I said to myself this morning, Babs, you've got to get a grip on yourself. Well, I sure did. I nearly strangled myself. Then I said, Babs, prepare yourself for a physical journey. So, Brian, I want you to know that
up to scratch? Scared of getting your pockets picked in the city? Then come on down to Oedipus Shopping Complex. Bring the family. That's enough of your car of fuels. If you're after a butcher, or a baker, or a candlestick maker,
I wish my brother George was here.
it's all at your convenience. Put the kids in our baby contest. Bet mine's softer than yours. No, it's not. We'll take them to meet our cuddly bear. While you get a manicure. We've got homeware, hardware, earthenware, knitwear and footwear. If you're hungry, grab a bite. If you're thirsty, grab a shake. If you're buying a present, grab some knickknacks. If you're bored, hang out with the teenagers round the fountain. Must be a lay-by. There's no need for cash. You can charge it. Come on down to the Oedipus Shopping Complex. Your mother will love it.
The next three boys are off to Italy very soon. They're making their first movie called 7 Brides for 3 Brothers. That means 5 girls are going to be disappointed. Please go absolutely crazy for the Doug Anthony All Stars. Yes!
Transparent. I'm going to go to a girls' change room.
Oh, this is really freaky. We're dead. We're dead.
We're dead.
Tora, Tora, Tora. This way. This way. maybe you'll feel something too. Tell me if you feel this.
I felt it!
Great!
What about you?
Yeah, but I think next time try and hit me really hard, like cup your hand and make a thwackie sound like this.
Thwackie?
It's great.
Thwackie?
Come on.
I'm going to turn my ring inside out.
Yeah.
Richard, come on. Come on, Richard.
Catch me!
Richard!
Catch me!
Richard!
Oh, sorry, Rich.
Loser! Even in hell.
Oh, wow. You know, seeing Richard lying there takes me back to my moment of death. The moment I died, my whole life flashed before my eyes, and I was a bit disappointed, quite frankly. I was taken straight back to the womb. There I was in a vast Jungian nightmare, an enormous Janolan cave, packed full of amniotic fluids. And all I could hear every day was boom, 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 boom. And every morning the Suez Canal would rush by. And then one day I woke up and my whole face was being squeezed down this little hole. I didn't know where I was and what I was doing. I thought I was in a Clint Eastwood film.
Oh, Tim, stop it.
Hey, look over there, boys. There's the stairway to heaven. There's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. Hey, it's Andrew Denton. Get out of it, you mongrel. That's
Parody us,
parody,
mate.
you bastard.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you're dead.
What?
I feel a bit Mozart coming on. Stuff that off.
Hey, look at this. It's a list of crimes by the Anthony Ulster.
What crimes? Crimes we've committed. For slandering of personages in the public eye. Kylie and Jason, Jamie Redfern, remember that one? Margaret Fulton, Millie Vanilli. God, look at this one. 2, for taking the piss out of Bob Hawke.
And putting it back into Mike Willisey on the Darren Hinch show.
Right. 3, for gratuitously slandering the treasurer.
What? We've never slagged off Paul Keating.
Well, come on, why waste an opportunity?
Yes! Also, for blatant homophobia. What? Never.
Ever?
No, they've proved that point.
And for blasphemy, for sexism, ageism, for heresy...
Well, take me back. Sexism?
Yeah?
Look! Every week on this show, I have been saying that chicks are fantastic and that men are nothing but vacuous, vacillating nitwits who think with their penises. Am I right, women? Oh, actually, I'd better balance that out. All women are moles. It's only fair. Carry on, boys.
Look at this, number 6, for calling for the death of Salman Rushdie.
Guilty.
Constant self-abuse with only brief moments of rest.
Guilty. We got to sleep sometime.
For calling a spade and a spastic a hurdy-gurdy.
Guilty. Well, I suppose we're going to burn in hell.
No, wait a second, there's a little clause here. It says, if you repent of your sins, you'll be forgiven.
Oh.
Sorry for everything.
Sorry.
Really sorry.
Up there in the clouds. Who's that?
Oh, that's Henson. Jim Henson.
Wow, what's he got his hand up?
It looks like a Muppet. No, wait a second. It's Sammy Davis Jr.
No wonder his eyes were always wonky. Look, we've got to go now, people, but we don't have to go. Do you really want us to stay?
Oh, stuff you.
Thanks a lot. That's stuff.
Oh, thanks a lot. That's all. Thanks again.
No, thank yous. No way. No, you're not getting us back there.
Thank you. Goodbye, Australia.
Good evening. Here is a final news update. In tonight's news, obstruction removed from Bob Hawke's colon,
And Senator Button recovering nicely.
but first,
Get me David Hill. Thank you. Hello, David. Listen here, Hill. Where's my chauffeur? Listen, Buster, I'm on the board now. So get your ass into a chauffeur's uniform and get over here pronto. You'll be back to the railroads, cleaning off graffiti with your tongue. Oh, sorry. Oh, do go ahead.
New South Wales, which has already been ravaged by disasters including flood, fire, earthquake, and the National Party.
Oh, disasters. Now that is an easy one. The old onion chick. Oh, yes. Empathy, empathy.
And the National Party has now been struck by a series of freak tornadoes sweeping through the pig farming districts, which has filled the skies over Sydney with plummeting porkers. In a shock incident, one prize airborne hog, falling ham first, became wedged over the beaming head of charismatic Premier Nick Griner.
Control, control.
Following emergency surgery to remove the obstruction, the pig is reported to be doing better than expected and is already negotiating with 60 Minutes for a lucrative exclusive once the stubble rash clears up.
Oh, thank you, Hill. Bags. Wayne. Thank you, darling. Goodbye, kitty. You too. Oh, Carmen, I feel almost wistful.
It's an old trick used to induce excitement.
Thank you. Now, we have here the keys to the car, to the drink cabinet, to the emergency blusher supplies, and to the executive hairdryer and sandblaster. You'll have to fight with Couchman over that one. And this will cause the entire ABC to auto-destruct in the event of privatization. And to all my viewers, my adoring fans, this is it. Goodbye. Or is it au revoir?
Do we have a choice?
We better make a chow. 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 And dear viewers, give the poor girl a chance. Real world, it is I.
It's mine, mine, mine. Back to the grand finale.
Well, you know, it's time for us now to sort of wind up, sing a little song. But before we do, I'd just like to remind you that we're back next week in a previous life with our show, The Greatest Hits of Series 2, The Big Gig Rejigged. And we will be back after that, before you know it, with Big Gig Series 4 here nice and Before we go, though, I'd like to thank you for being a terrific audience, all of you in the studio, and also for you watching at home. And a special thank you tonight to our special guest, Wendy Harmer, who's just about to embark on her national tour for the next 5 weeks. So thank you for that, Wendy. Meanwhile, let's all get down, get crazy, get funky, with the swinging sidewalks, and have a ball, jump! Yes, let's do it!
Start to doing the haddock all that well. Oh,
I look forward to being back with you next week.
He's a familiar...
There was Rocky 1, then Rocky 2, then Rocky 3, then Rocky 4, and now Rocky 5, the Rocky Horror Show.
It's astounding. Times repeating. Here's someone you might recall. But listen closely. He's not a very clear talker, and he's only 1 meter tall.
Well, I remember the very first Rocky. Nobody even knew his name, and now his fame is appalling, and his agent is calling. Let's do the sequel again.
Just a punch to the head. Put your hands on his hips.
But it's the bones you bust that really puts them in pain. Let's do the sequel again.
He's so clever. I could watch him forever. And the way things are going, it looks like we will. His best films are behind him, but the studio signed him. And Rocky 6 is next on the bill. Then Rocky 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. The reason is very plain. Originality dies out, and that's when Hollywood cries out.
Let's do the sequel again.
It's just a punch to the head.
And then a look to the eye.
You put your hand on his hips.
And bringing me on.
But it's the bones you bust that really puts them in pain. Let's do the sequel again. Let's do the sequel again.
G'day. Steve-O's the name. Steve-O the Devo. Heard the goss? The Devo has fallen in love. Steve-O the love machine. Chugga chug chug. I met her last time I took a dive into the typing pool. The name's Denise. Every time I'm near her, I get this really weird feeling in my stomach and I can't breathe properly. Must be love. Or maybe it's because she punches me in the guts. But anyway, last week it was her birthday and I really wanted to impress her. So my best mate, Gazza, reckoned I should give her something romantic. So I sent her a fatogram. Huge. You see, what happens is this big fat lady turns up and rips her gear off singing Happy Birthday. Never been more massive. Anyway, the fatogram lady turned up like I planned, but she went into the boss's office by mistake. So I chased after her saying, don't take your clothes off yet, wait till you're in the typing pool. And you know what? She wasn't the fatogram lady. She was the boss's daughter. Top stir. Geez, I laughed. The boss didn't. He got this date stamp, and I won't tell you where he stuck it, but now everyone knows where I've been sitting. And when. Crazy boy. Anyway, I reckon Denise has really got the hots for me. Because when I asked her out, she went all shy and red in the face. Then she threw up. What a giveaway. Later on, I found out she's already got this boyfriend who's a footballer. So I went up to him and I said, listen, you big wuss, Denise is my love puppy now. So rack off. And to show there were no hard feelings, we decided to shake on it. Geez, he had a firm grip. I still got the marks on me neck.
Get back to work, Stevens.
Yeah, righto, Mr. Donahue. Big wuss. Top stir.
Can we go round again, please, driver? We're just a bit early. Go around again, driver, when we're not late enough. It's the wrong church. Wrong church. It said we are meant to be at St. Michael's. No, Michael's the groom. St. Gregory's. No, that's the street directory. St. George's. St. George's. St. George's. That's right. St. George's. Hang on. Is St. George's the church? No. It's the pub.
This is it, the big one from Jeans West, the biggest jeans sale of the year. To launch the big one, Jeans West is giving away $69.99 jeans way under cost price at $19.99. Save $50. New season's jeans are $20 and $30 off, and it just gets bigger. It's the only time all year Jeans West takes 10 to 50% off everything in store. Levi's, Fabergé, Pinball, Sunshine. Jeans West has limited stocks of $19.99 tops, $27.99 shirts. We told you it was gonna be big. 10 to 50% off everything. Below cost jeans, $19.99 tops. Be at Jeans West by 9 or you could miss the biggest savings of the year. Hurry.
Hi, it's Chris Marshall for Joyce Main. This is a sensational offer. You probably won't even believe this. You buy any $1,000 worth of electrical or furniture and get 2 free United States return tickets for 2 to the mainland. You've got to stay 14 days. You've got to pay your own accommodation at a participating hired hotel. There's 52 to choose from. It's a fantastic offer. $1,000 worth of furniture or electric, and you get 2 free return adult trips to the United States mainland. Fantastic. It's at Joyce Main's, Birkenhead, Point Erina, Macquarie Fields, Newcastle, Tower and Point Auburn. Remember, they're open 7 days. Come on, gang, come on. It's a fantastic deal. 2 free tickets to the United States for $1,000 worth of gear.
Someone's gonna take it. Here's your chance to make it.
Tomorrow night, Lotto has a jackpot draw of at least $1.75 million. Got your entries in?
You could win the big one.
Martin Vinicum, gold medal winner for Australia. His energy source, Lucozade.
There are wedding bells at Summer Bay, but will they ring behind the scenes too? Find out only in this week's TV Week. Robin Williams lashes out in an exclusive interview. He wants to hurt people. We reveal a comedy company star's dramatic career switch and talk to the murdered woman's daughter who's become an Oz TV star. Meet the new Pepper in Home and Away. There's a scoop report on Marcus Graham's ratbag role and his surprise co-star. Elise Platt hits the road in a new career move. Plus an outrageous Doug Anthony All-Stars pin-up. It's all in this week's TV Week, packed with great entertainment. Out now.
One Television News has a team of journalists to cover the nation's news like no other. The 10 Evening News Team. Experience makes a world of difference.
This is our carryover champion, Reg Campbell. Tonight, he's vying for prizes said to be valued at $70,000. That and more on the game everybody plays, Start a Rumor. And here goes Greg Muckraker. Hey,
Good evening, viewers. Good evening, Reg. How are you tonight?
Well, thanks, Greg. It's good to be back.
Hey, I understand we're lucky to have you back.
Eh?
Well, I heard from a bloke who knew a friend of mine who met down at the pub that you spent the whole afternoon with your boss's secretary. What? It's only a rumour, Reg. Don't worry about it. That's what the show is all about. And who's our challenger tonight, Adriana?
Thanks, Greg. Tonight's challenger is Angela Dittman, a mother of 10 whose hobby is... Well, I think it's pretty obvious, don't you?
Hey, hello, Angela.
Hello, Greg.
How are you tonight?
Oh, well, thanks.
Good. OK, well, let's get the ball rolling. Now, first off, each contestant will be asked to create as many rumours as they can in 20 seconds. Angela, we'll start with you. Meanwhile, Reg, if you could just put the headphones on, you'll hear some beautiful music in the cans. By the way, I've heard that Reg has just had a hair transplant. OK, Angela, you know the rules. 20 seconds, as many rumours as you can. Your time starts now.
Soapy star seen in nude sex romping football dressing room. Elton John loves secretly dressing up in men's clothing. The lady at number 14 and the guy across the road enjoy a bit of How's Your Father. E Street star has brushed with death. Elvis Presley is alive and well and living in Tasmania. Bruce Ruxton goes into hospital Tuesday for a facelift.
Whoa, hey! Well done, Angela. You scored 6. Good rumour mongering there. OK, if you could just put the headphones on, we'll give Reg a turn. By the way, I reckon Angela's wearing a padded bra. OK, all right, Reg. How are you?
I thought that was beautiful music I was listening to, Greg.
Oh, that was just a vicious rumour, mate. It was, in fact, Billy Joel. Sorry about that, Reg. All right, are you ready for your 20 seconds? Right, because your time starts now.
A well-known ABC News reader is in Les Girls. Paul McCartney is dead. The Fat Cat in Bizarre Love Triangle. If you play Cliff Richard's last album backwards, it sounds even more boring. The Truth employs journalists.
Good vicious rumour mongering there, Reg. But I'm afraid you ended up only with a score of 5. Which means it's time for our champion for tonight, Angela, to have a pick of the board. Adriana, who is on our Fame Game board tonight?
Well, Greg, there's Kerry Friend, Don Lay, Molly Meldrum, Marty Monster, Jennifer Kite.
He's looking at you, Jen.
Lady Primrose Dunlop, Prince Edward,
Maybe those two should
Greg
join up.
Evans, and Joe Pearson.
Kind of demons. OK. All right, Angela, your choice of the board.
Marty Monster.
Rightio then, Marty Monster it is. OK, for a match, finish this rumour. Who did Marty Monster have steamy nights of red-hot passion with in his double bay love nest?
Humphrey Bear?
OK, let's see how well you went. Is it a Humphrey?
Ooh, it's you, Greg.
Look, Marty and me are just good friends, right? Look, Howard, I don't know if you picked the bloody film under the camera, right? What are you blokes doing? Get out of here. You're not supposed to be in the national life. What about your mother?
Well, that's about all the gossip and rumours we've got time for. But don't worry, you'll be able to see most of tonight's rumours repeated on the Hinge programme. Good night, Australia.
For a guy, his wedding day is probably the most important day of his life. Now, a lot of places help him look good for that special occasion, but not many look after that all-important pre-wedding attire. But that's not the case here at Dinkum Bucks Party Hire. We offer a wide range of contemporary styles. There's the simple but impressive gaffer tape look. Or for that little bit extra, we offer to paint the groom blue and wrap him in a neat and stylish green gar bag. Or why not go all out with our deluxe outfit? Looks great tied to a boom gate, lamppost, or anywhere. So, for a night worth remembering, get him the outfit he'd like to forget. Dinkum Bucks Party Hire.
Stanley Wilkins,
Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to take this woman, Leonie Valerie Clark, as your lawful wedded wife. You must complete this mission unassisted, knowing that you will be condemned to a life of picnics, nurseries, panties in the shower, late-night shopping, and tidiness. Your mission will include a honeymoon to exotic locations, such as Paris, the Bahamas, Portugal, and Spain. And Roger, I must warn you, beware of this woman, Leonie's mother. She will make your life hell by complaining that you don't earn enough, and that Leonie should have married that solicitor she used to go out with. But worst of all, Leonie has a painful little sister called Eunice, who's secretly in love with you, and will try to break up your marriage in any way she can. So, Roger, do you accept this impossible mission of marriage, knowing that the guests who give you the crystal dark for a wedding present will disavow any knowledge of their actions? I do. I pronounce you man and wife. This marriage will self-destruct in 5 years. You may now kiss the bride. Leonie.
That's what you think.
I've got it for myself at last.
Kevin and Winnie. For years, it seems their love has grown.
She looked so beautiful, I wanted to kiss her.
But still, they remain just good friends.
Good friends.
Enter Robbie Hudson,
Robbie Hudson?
the high school playboy,
RFK's answer to Hugh Hefner.
and out to make Kevin a man.
That's nice.
Come on, guys, this way.
You rat. I'm sure we can arrange something.
America's hottest new star, Fred Savage, in the Emmy Award-winning Wonder Years, Monday, 7:30 on 10.
Joe, let's spend another $1,000 at Joyce, Maine and fly to the USA free?
Why not, Betty? The furniture and electrical products are top class. And what about those American golf courses?
What about all that jazz in New Orleans?
Broadway and the Grand Hyatt in New York.
Buy $1,000 worth of furniture or electrical products from Joyce, Maine.
At Auburn, Birkenhead, Erringham, Macquarie Fields, Newcastle or Tarrant Point, and receive 2 return airfares to the USA free.
Real meat, real taste. Doesn't your best friend deserve Goodo?
You'll need to look after your teeth right from the start. Because of all things in life, your teeth have to make the longest journey. Plaque is the major cause of tooth decay. So fight plaque, fight decay. Brush with AIM Fluoride toothpaste. AIM, because your teeth should last a lifetime. People have been trying to get the taste of butter for years. Well, guess what? You don't have to try anymore. Introducing new Dairy Extra Soft. It tastes like butter and spreads like margarine.
Yes, it's play to win. Your guide to being a champion at every sport you play. This week we look at everybody's favorite game, snooker. Right from the start, we have to think about winning. There's no harm in giving our opponent a good tip before we start. And why not let him have the first break? It shouldn't hurt our chances of winning. Ah, touch wood. Now, that's a close call. But don't knock our shot. Leave that to us, Sonny Jim. So it's our shot again. Isn't Snooker relaxing? It certainly stops us burning the candle at both ends. Bad luck, Sonny Jim. You missed by a foot. Remember to keep one step ahead of the competition. I think we're leaning toward victory. So, who wanted to know how to win at snooker? Well, that's about the long and the short of it. Victory is ours, not because of our skill, temperament, or love of the game, but because we play to win.
Imogen, be honest. Do people say I'm a bit chubby?
No.
Oh, that's a relief.
They just reckon you're fat.
Who says that?
Well, everyone I ask.
Well, stop asking them.
Well, you've got to admit, Despina, you do have a few problem areas.
Where?
Between your neck and knees.
Oh, it's not fair. How come you can eat like a pig and you stay so skinny?
Because I go to the gym.
Since when?
Since someone told me I look like you from the back.
Oh. For your information, Imogen, I've been to a gym once.
Oh, yeah? One of those trendy pickup joints?
No, it was a proper gym.
What was it called?
The meat market. I had to work out with one of these big, bulky things.
Oh, yeah, the weight machine.
No, I think his name was Bruno.
So what were the fellas like?
I didn't have much luck with them. They were too busy looking at themselves in the mirror.
Weightlifters always do that.
Yeah, well, these were makeup mirrors.
So you didn't meet anyone?
Well, I met this one guy. I thought he was really rich because he invited me back to see his penthouse.
Oh, what was it like?
Not very good. It was just a rude magazine.
Well, why did you stop going to gym?
Oh, something really embarrassing happened, right? I went to the sauna and I took off my towel and I didn't realise it was for guys only.
Oh!
Yeah.
That's awful.
Yeah, I was in there for a whole hour and not one guy came in.
Bummer.
Yeah, bummer, all right.
Uh-oh, looks like the family's dropped in for afternoon tea again. And you know what happened last time. They stayed for 3 hours and ate all of your favourite biscuits. The Tim Tams, the shortbread creams, and the Monte Carlos. Well, this time, you're prepared. Yes, now there's new Arnott's crappy assortment. Does Auntie Beryl have a weakness for chocolate royals? Well, tough tit. She can have Arnott's malt bland instead, the biscuit that breaks even before you touch it. Grandma can't make up her mind between iced Vovos and the date slice? Well, now she's got no choice. Watch her bust her dentures on Arnott's Bluestone Crunch. And what about that little brat of a nephew who always licks the icing off your TikToks? Well, why not disappoint him with Arnott's crappy animal shapes? Why do we call them animal shapes? Because they all look like they've just come out of an animal. The Arnott's crappy assortment for when freeloaders drop over.
So the bikie said, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hairs." And she did. And the bikie smothered to death under a mountain of dandruff. And they all lived happily ever after. You like that story, Jezza?
Yeah, Dad. Dad?
Yes, love?
Thanks for taking me to the father and son night.
That's all right.
But next time, can I go with Mum?
Well, what are you talking about, Jez? Those nights are specially designed so that fathers and sons can be together and talk about a very important subject.
Yeah, motorbikes.
Yeah, no.
Well, that's all you talked about.
I know, Jezza. I'm talking about how you come into the world.
But I know already. Mum said you found me in a glass of beer.
Pig's whistle, son. Didn't you pay attention to anything they said tonight?
Well, how could I? There was all that giggling going on.
Oh, yeah, well, you know, boys are bound to feel a bit embarrassed about the human body and that.
Well, Dad, you were the one who was giggling.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right, I was thinking about a rude joke.
What?
Your mother.
Dad, remember that film they showed us?
Yeah.
Well, why did they use cartoon characters instead of real people like you and Mum?
Oh, don't be stupid, Jezza. That'd put people off it for life.
Dad, did you have to do what the cartoon characters did so that I could be born?
Yeah, only much quicker.
So when did you and Mum decide to have me? Was it a warm moonlit night with soft music playing in the air?
No, the telly was on the blink.
Thanks, Dad. You've been a great help.
That's all right, son. That's what I'm here for, you know. If ever you want to talk about anything, you know, personal and that, you just let your old man know, okay?
Yeah. Well, there is something, Dad.
Yeah, what, is it?
Well, last night, I had this really weird dream about a girl at school. Only when I woke up...
Good night, Jezza.
Thank you very much for joining us for Larger Than Life. Look forward to your company next week. Good night.
I gotta be free to reach my goal, to do my thing, to play my role, cause I'm a kill. I spell kill. Well, kind to be exact. When I was in school, Mum and all my teachers kept saying I should leave and get a job. That was when I was only 10. I must be talented, because the man at the doll office said I've had more jobs than anyone he knows. He was so jealous, he tore up my file. Guess he felt bad about being around someone smarter than him.
All right, who was it?
No, it wasn't me. I wasn't here. I was over at Mum's.
Michael, out here. What? Whoever it was, own up now and you'll make it much easier on yourself.
Own up to what?
Ha ha, ha ha. You're in for it, Michael, because I wasn't here at the time whenever it was.
Come here. Someone has been eating my aniseed balls, and they're my favourites.
No, it wasn't me. I don't even like aniseed balls. No way, no. Give me your milk bottles, your strawberries, your jappers, your musk sticks. Give me your Maltesers, your clinkers. But you wouldn't get me near an aniseed ball, not with a 40-foot pole.
Tongue.
Right, well, not with a 40-foot tongue.
Show me your tongue. Tongue is black.
I've been sick.
If you touch my aniseed balls again, I'm going to cut your tongue off.
If you touch her aniseed tongues again, she's going to cut your...
Boys, another thing. Sit. You both know what tomorrow is, don't you?
Monday.
That's right. And what happens every fourth Monday?
The picture on the calendar changes.
It's rent day.
Mine's already in the tin.
Oh. Colin?
Mine's almost in the tin. You know how sometimes you don't get to do something exactly the way you want to? Like say, you close one eye and you try to put the tip of your finger onto the tip of your nose and you just can't quite do it.
Changing the subject.
No, because, what happens is your finger sometimes, slips up your nose and, the rent 10 is like a nose, only my finger isn't right up it.
Rent, Colin?
Yeah. No.
House rule number 1, Colin, is rent has to be paid on time.
Why don't you get a job, Colin?
Ah! I work, Colin. I don't teach rude, grubby ignoramuses at Pittswood Tech for a hell of a good time.
I work too, Colin. I have to put up with the smell of turps and paint all day.
That's right. Colin, why don't you get a job?
No. Well, it's because I have trouble with my sleeping. That makes it difficult. Because, like, you know how most jobs start at 9 o'clock in the morning? Or sometimes I don't get up until maybe 10 or 11. So, as you can see, it just doesn't quite work out.
You're the thing that doesn't work. And that is going to change, please. There must be something that you're good at.
Jewel thief.
Oh, I haven't tried that before.
No, Colin, look, you know how yesterday I said I went to see that rare opal that was on display in the city? Apparently it's been stolen. Look, jewel thief snatches brown eye of Kakadu.
Fabulous story, Mickey. Give me the paper. Come on. There must be something that you can do, Colin.
No, I don't think there is.
Well, I'm getting a little bit sick of having a good-for-nothing sitting around doing nothing all day.
Michael isn't that bad. He's sometimes...
Don't you, Colin. I'm talking about you.
Oh.
No, that's it. It's quite simple, Colin. We are not here as some sort of charity. Unless you get yourself a job and pay the rent, then you can move out.
To launch the biggest jeans sale of the year, the big one, Jeans West is giving away classic blue denim jeans at way below cost price. Worth $69.99, now $19.99. Save $50, but only if you're quick. For under $20, you can take your pick of these Jeans West winter tops. For under $30, these Jeans West shirts. And it gets bigger. Everything in Jeans West is 10 to 50% off. Hurry.
Logo girl, lo yang mangalisa, logo girl, lo yang mangalisa. Mangi boni dandana, ehleli, phansi komthunzi, lo yang mangalisa. How. Hai buza, hai kamala, hai pendulanga. Yapela phansi yaze yakholwa izinyembezi.
Oh, dearie me. I said the biggest retailer of electrical appliances, not the retailer of the biggest electrical appliances.
Retrovision, around 470 stores.
To discover the simple secrets for stylish decor, don't miss the new Home Beautiful. Plus, you'll get this super bonus, a copy of Epicurean magazine with 25 recipes for international favourites and a 16-page lift out of cheese sensations. Also in June Home Beautiful, how to transform junk into valuable home decor editions. A leading decorator they call the Queen of Colour reveals how to put new life into your home. Plus, there are great new looks in curtains and carpets. June Home Beautiful with a bonus copy of Epicurean magazine. Out now.
There are coughs, and there are coughs. Little coughs that need a little help, and big coughs that need a little more. That's why there's Benadryl cough medicine. Benadryl relieves coughs quickly, so when your family has one of these, or one of these, remember Benadryl cough medicine for all kinds of coughs.
8:30 Monday.
We're counting on you.
There's only one man who can save this town.
His face is on the case.
Batman's Michael Keaton.
Let's do it and do it our way.
He invites the Japanese to help.
In Japan, our goal is 0% of defense. How'd you slip by?
And East meets West in Ron Howard's hilarious comedy. Brought to you by Singapore Airlines.
I thought him great. You're fired. What? This is Looney Tunes.
Monday, 8:30, Working Class Man.
Hope you don't mind having the interview at home, Mr. Carpenter.
Nah.
My name is Jim. Just Jim.
Pleased to meet you. Just Jim.
Mr. Carpenter.
Just Jim.
So, why do you think you'd be good for this job as security guard?
It is an area which I think would suit my talents and in which I have a genuine interest.
Very good. Very good. Any references?
I feel that personal presentation is so much more effective than what can be put on paper.
That's very good, Mr. Carpenter. Good. Very good.
Good.
Tell me, how long is it since you had a job?
Just a few weeks, dash months ago, cross out whichever is not applicable.
You play poker, don't you?
Nah.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
I can't read anything behind your eyes. You've got the ability to come across completely blank.
Do I?
That's good.
Is it?
That's good, Mr. Carpenter.
Good.
And would you like to earn a lot of money, Mr. Carpenter?
Yes.
Can you keep your mouth shut? You're a very funny bloke, Mr. Carpenter.
Am I?
Very good. That's very good. Colin, I'm impressed. I don't say that lightly.
Right.
I think you're suited to an even higher position than the one I advertised for.
Yeah?
Yeah. Senior Security Supervisor.
Wow. Would I get a uniform?
That can be arranged. Your starting salary will be $700 a week.
I only ask to be paid what I am worth.
All right. 1,000. You're a very shrewd man, Mr. Carpenter.
Am I?
Yes.
Yes.
When could you start work?
Now?
Good.
Good.
You're good. You're very good.
Am I? Just me. Just you. Just Jim. Halt! Who goes there?
Michael and Julia.
What's the password?
Don't be silly.
That was yesterday's.
Look, Colin, it's us. It's Michael and Julia.
How do I know you're not just pretend, Michael and Julia?
Sit down!
Oh, that doesn't fool me one little bit, girlie. Hi, Julia.
Colin, how can you work at home and be a security supervisor?
Well, somebody just drops off a parcel, I guard it, and then Jim picks it up.
What's in the parcel?
I don't know.
Well, Colin, that's very suspicious. It could be anything.
So?
Well, Colin, it could be drugs or stolen money.
Where is it?
I am not at liberty to divulge the whereabouts of the said parcel. As security supervisor, I think it's...
You'll tell me if I tickle you.
No, I am the security... I give up! I give up!
Oh, good.
I suppose we could have a little look.
You get paid $1,000 a week to guard that?
It's not that easy.
That's very suspicious, Colin. Open it.
I don't feel that under my obligation as the security supervisor, that would be the proper thing to do, Julia, so I'm just going to have to put my foot down on that motion and protect this stone here.
That's it! That's the brown eye of Kakadu.
What?
Well, the opal that I was telling you about yesterday in the paper that was stolen, that's it. It must be stolen by...
No, just Jim isn't like that, Michael.
Yes, you've been used, Colin. They've used this as a drop-off point to hide the opal until the heat cools off, and then they're going to transfer it to a third party.
But I didn't even go to the first or the second part.
What are we going to do, Julia?
I think we should go and tell the police.
No, Colin, I don't think so.
No,
Colin, let me tell you about a friend of mine. I won't tell you what his name is. Let's just call him Daryl. As it turns out, Daryl had this other friend. I won't tell you what his real name is. Let's just call him Omar. Anyway, Omar got hold of these stolen videos and he stuffed them into the boot of Daryl's car. I won't tell you what sort of car it was. Let's just call it a Commodore. Anyway, the cops found the stolen video recorders in the boot of Daryl's car. Now, Daryl knew nothing about it, but it didn't stop him from going to jail.
Eh?
He went to jail, Colin.
Who?
Daryl.
Who's Daryl?
I've just realised I haven't paid my parking fines from 1986. I don't want to go to the police.
No, but if we just tell the police that...
No, we can't. The police are probably being paid off. Well, I'm so scared. The police are probably being paid off by the hoods.
See, John, if the thugs find out that we went to the police, then we would be history.
Does that mean I'd lose my holiday pay?
Look, there's only one thing for it. We're going to have to face this like men.
Yeah, but what are you going to do, Michael?
Look, the thing is, we're safe as long as they don't know that we know about the opal, right?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
All you have to do is hand them back the package and then resign from your job.
Yeah.
Understanding, Colin?
Hmm?
Listening?
The phone.
You know what to do?
Yeah, answer it. Hello? Jim? Just? You're going to come around and, pick up the parcel? Yeah, the one with the opal in it. Hello? Hello?
King Wally is back, and after Revenge, Wednesday, 7:30, live and exclusive on 10. Air New Zealand Ultimate Football, the Winfield State of Origin Game 2. The Blues start 1-up, battle lines drawn, and all fired up to annihilate the new-look enemy from the north. What a battle, with pride and reputations on the line. Live and exclusive from Melbourne, Air New Zealand Ultimate Football, the second Winfield State of Origin, Wednesday, 7:30 on 10.
If you could see the sort of financial backing some dynamic businesses have to wear, you'd laugh. But at Asander, we won't try and ease you into something that really isn't you. Asander, we'll back you the way you should be backed.
Not everyone can play rugby league, but here's the next best thing. Membership of the Channel 10 Daily Mirror Footy Fan Club. And this year's club is better than ever, with loads of giveaways like the League Legends magazine.
There are games, posters, stickers, wall charts, puzzle books, and your application form to be part of My Coca-Cola Sports Schools.
Plus, you'll receive free entry to all Friday night football matches. Membership is limited, so hurry and get your Daily Mirror now. The 1990 Channel 10 Daily Mirror Footy Fan Club for all junior league fans.
Near the gateway to one of the world's most famous harbours is one of the world's most famous fish restaurants, Doyle's. Here they serve only the freshest fish and seafood. But whether you pick the finest John Dory, a succulent charcoal grilled lobster, or the legendary seafood platter, make sure you have plenty of time and your Visa card, because you can't rush eating at Doyle's and you can't pay with American Express. Visa, it's everywhere you want to be.
Architects Colour Works. Definitely unboring eye colours.
Martin Vinicum, gold medal winner for Australia. His energy source, Lucozade. Lucozade, liquid energy.
Santa, we'll back you the way you should be backed. We won't try and fit you into something that makes you feel a little uncomfortable.
Oh. Hi, Jim. Just?
Do you know what happens to greedy people, Colin?
They get told off.
They get hurt. Badly.
As well as getting told off?
Leave him alone! Oh!
Who are you?
Could you please just leave him alone?
Oh, this is good. I see. You're in this together. Well, it won't work. I can handle you two.
And free?
Oh, good.
Can you handle 3 of us?
Good.
What about 4? Can you handle 4 of us?
Oh, that's very good. I see. You think you're going to get a piece of the action, don't you? Is that it?
No, that's not it.
Jim, hi. No, all we want to do is we just want to give you back the opal and for you to assure us that you'll leave us alone.
Why don't you just give it to me and I'll think about it?
No, Jim, we need a guarantee that you won't hurt us.
Oh, good. You're all very good. But I'll have to talk to the boss.
Fine. You talk to the boss. But one false move and you'll never see your precious brown eye again.
Very good. I'll talk to the boss. But you may not like his answer.
Oh, God.
Got him a beauty. Right, so we're going to stick the microphone in the bottom of the bowl of fruit and get him to talk into it.
Yep.
Great, eh?
Yep, that's great. I hope this works, Colin.
Yeah. A doubting Thomas who would be, Michael. Of course it'll work. I worked in that Phantom comic. Now, someone else will be outside at the window taking photographs. That's him. The Godfather.
All right, now I'll take the photos.
No, ladies first.
Julia, you're a terrible photographer.
Well, I'll learn.
It's my camera.
Come in, just Jim and, Mr.
I'm not a mister.
No?
No.
What are you, then?
I'm a Ms.
A Ms.
Do you have a problem with that?
No way do I have a problem with it. Would you like some fruit, Ms.?
Jim tells me you seem interested in my operation.
I don't think it's any of my business, really.
You think this is a time to make jokes, Mr. Carpenter?
What do you know, any good ones?
I heard the one about the little boy who knew too much and he took something that didn't belong to him.
No, I haven't heard that one.
He didn't live very long.
Quirky sense of humour.
was that?
Nothing.
In there.
You and your stupid plan.
Listen, I don't think you people realise just who you're dealing with here.
It's, Mrs.
I have a very efficient means of disposing of anyone who gets in my way. No one need ever know what happened to you. Therefore, you will do exactly as I ask. Understand? Now, where's the opal?
Give her the opal, Colin.
I haven't got it. See, when I was in that parcel, I thought, oh, I'll hide it. And then when I looked inside, it was gone. So I thought, that's great, I won't have to hide it.
What?
But then later on, I wondered, where could it be? Quirky, eh?
There you head back.
Next, one of the most acclaimed motion pictures of all time, Robert Redford and Meryl Streep in the remarkable true story, Out of Africa.
There's a great feeling in the air. You can see it everywhere. A feeling is about to make Australians want to shout.
Always, always, low prices are at Kmart it pays. Always, shop the savings at Kmart, always.
You can see it in our smiles, see it in every eye. A feeling is about to make Australians want to shout.
Always, always, low prices are at Kmart it pays. Always, shop the savings at Kmart, always. Always in fashion, always a smile. Kmart's the winner, Kmart has style. Always, always, low prices are at Kmart it pays. Always, shop the savings at Kmart, always.
There's a new day dawning. You feel it in the air. The world is growing closer. You see it everywhere.
Cathay Pacific, helping the new world of international travelers arrive in better shape.
There's a new world. There's a new world. On Cathay.
The vocal artistry of Lisa Scow on Girl Overboard's debut album, Paint a Picture. The hit tracks, captivating songs, and the new single. Paint a Picture from Girl Overboard. A masterpiece to add to your collection.
When you've got a nasty cough and you're feeling kind of rough, let's all take the Nile.
Because coughs and colds tend to run in the family, you need something all the family can take.
Let's all take the Nile. When your throat's just sort of smile when you're feeling kind of vile. Let's all take the Nile.
Nile Decongestant, a cough and cold treatment for all the family.
Let's all take the Nile.
Find it? Nah. This is your fault, Sharon.
Jim, boss.
Oh, sorry, Jim. But all you had to do was to find someone simple to keep an eye on the thing.
I did that.
I said simple, not idiot.
They're good, aren't they, boss?
What do you mean?
They sucked me right in. They're sharp.
They're all idiots.
I don't know, boss.
Julie, Colin, I'd just like to say I'm really sorry for all the horrible things I've said about you since I've known you.
That's okay, Michael. I'm sorry too. I'm sorry for all the things that I may have said that upset you both.
Colin? Is there anything you'd like to say?
Does this mean that I could use your toothbrush with the tigers on it, Julie?
Yes, you can, Colin.
Good, because I used it this morning.
Who said you could use it then?
And I used your dental floss as well.
You guys are unbelievable.
No, but I stuffed it back in the container.
Why am I
getting upset. What use are possessions when any second now those guys in there are going to come in here and they're going to riddle me with...
Arthritis?
I love you guys.
That's one of the nicest things I've ever heard you say, Michael.
Colin? You're supposed to be tied up.
Oh, yeah, I took that off earlier. It was hurting my wrists.
This is it, Colin.
Hi, Jim.
Yes, that's good. That's really good.
Last chance, Colin. We'll have to get you to retrace your last movements with that box. And if we don't find it then, they will be your last movements.
Police! Freeze! Right. Everyone on the floor. Criminals on the floor.
Okay. Senior Sergeant Fife, Pitchwood CIB. Remember me?
Where did you all come from?
All right, knock it off. We were here all the time. After receiving a phone call from Mr. Carpenter detailing the exploits of the crime, we decided to work under departmental regulations. That is, we decided to secure the premises and keep the perpetrators under constant surveillance.
So we weren't in danger at all.
There's a danger in every operation, son. Right, miss, on your feet. Take her down and book her.
Yes, of course. I called the police because I knew that you must have only been joking about them being crooked and on the take.
Oh, of course I was only joking. Lisa, that is ridiculous.
Yeah, because you're really our friends. I mean, you help old ladies across the road and stuff.
That's exactly right, Colin.
Yeah, so I called the police up and I told them exactly what was going on and they told me just to act normally.
Yeah, but why didn't you tell us?
Because I normally don't tell you anything.
The thing is, Mr. Carpenter, we still haven't found the opal.
Oh, I know where that is.
You do?
Yeah. You see, what I did was I hid the opal in with the aniseed balls because I knew no one would find them in there. Pretty clever, eh?
That's brilliant.
Yeah. They're gone.
Wilson, where are the aniseed balls?
Between the aniseed's legs, sir?
Tongue?
Sorry, Senior.
Right, Wilson, go on, get in there, get into the sink. You can give us a hand too, Ed. Lee, come on, over the sink, son. Get that plunger from under the sink. Come on, over the sink you go.
This program was brought to you by Jeans West's Big One, the biggest jean sale of the year.